Hello and welcome. This is my first time vlogging from my cell phone. I'm making this video because last night in the mail I received this. This is my 100,000 subscriber plaque from YouTube. So on March 18th, about a month and a little bit ago, I received my 100,000th subscriber on YouTube. And so this little video is just to say thank you to every one of you who are watching and who have subscribed or watched my tutorials over the last, I think it's been 8 years. So last night I actually got this package in the mail and I filmed an unboxing video. I'm filming this video on my cell phone right now, but I filmed my unboxing from a tripod on my DSLR. It's an older DSLR, so the light quality isn't very good, or the low light quality. So this is it. This is the unboxing video of me seeing my creator reward, the silver plaque for 100,000 subscribers for the first time. I'll come back after this. So this is it. This is the silver plaque that I got last night in the mail, close up, born CG. I just want to take it a thank you to everyone who's been a part of making my channel get this far, and talk about where we're going to be going and where I came from. It was about in 2010 or so that I started my channel. Actually, it was just one of my YouTube accounts from one of my Gmail addresses. And I started posting videos really just as a test for testing and putting up 3D work that I had done. My very first video on this channel, number one, you can actually go back and see it still, is a video that I made not in Blender but in 3D Studio Max. That's where I came from, using 3D Studio Max for university. And I posted a camera tracking video on a textbook that I believe was from university for combustion, which is compositing software, kind of like After Effects. And so I had that book on the table. I had put some things around the table to track, and I did camera tracking and put 3D objects. And I think the words, my 3D not real words on there said, "This is not real," with some checker pieces or really cylinders on there. I actually took a few classes in university. One of them, I believe, was called Distance Education. I was becoming a teacher at the time, and this distance education course was about how to make a class that's online. And so what I did was, I was learning Blender at that time as well, or I had learned it a couple of years before. And so I made a private website with videos on how to use Blender 2.48 or 4.9 at the time. And this was for a summer camp organization that I worked for that ran, or I still do work for actually, that runs creative technology summer camps. And I was teaching or making these videos to teach other instructors how to use Blender. And so that turned into me actually learning that I could make tutorials to help people out on the internet. YouTube was still not that high quality at the time, but I still kept going and made tutorials for other things, and I became a teacher and started recording tutorials for my students on other various things that are on a different channel. And then something interesting happened. I posted a render of an animation of a Teletubby-like creature, and it's still up on my channel, doing a run or walk cycle over a little hill. And this was a Teletubby kind of a creature that was based on the Raving Rabbids video game body shape of a character, but I had made it have a different looking head. And I did a rig using, I think, Blender 2.49 or Blender 2.5 as it was just coming out, and made a fairly complex IK rig on a character for the first time. And I posted that, and I actually, for some reason, got about 30,000 views on that one video. I think because it said Teletubby in the name, it was being suggested, or that video was being suggested rather, after people were actually watching Teletubby videos on YouTube. So that kind of came about in a weird way, but YouTube suggested, because of this video that had over 30,000 views, that I could monetize my channel. And so I decided, hey, if I can put these two things together, maybe I can actually start making a little bit of income, and I mean a little bit of income, off of YouTube. And big dreams kind of came into my head. And in about 2011, when I first started posting what videos you might know of, I had dreams of making it, well, at least being able to make an income off of YouTube. Still not there, still about grocery money or so, not enough to live off by any means, but you know, everything is nice. But getting back to the point, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watched my videos in the past, commented, followed me on Facebook or Twitter, my occasional posts on Reddit. I want to especially thank my fiance, Natalie, for putting up with all of the time I spend on my computer researching Blender. Yeah, if you didn't know, I got engaged at about the same time, a few days after my channel reached 100,000 subscribers. My fiance Natalie and I were actually on a trip to Europe, to her home. We visited London and then Paris, and in Paris we got engaged. So that's a picture of us in front of the Eiffel Tower where I proposed and we got engaged. So big things are happening in my life and on this channel. If you're not aware yet, I'm going to be adding a second piece of software to my channel. Yes, Blender is still continuing. Yes, Blender 2.8 is coming out, but I'm going to be making tutorials as well in Godot the Game Engine. If you haven't tried the Godot Game Engine yet, I'm absolutely falling in love with it. You can get it at godotengine.org. I'll put a link to that in the description area below this video on YouTube. And one more thing, I sat down on this couch and realized that right behind me, and I'll zoom in, is a picture of me on an Apple II computer when I was about 2 or 3 years old, and that's where it started, on my parents' Apple II. So again, thank you. Look forward to posting Blender 2.8 and Godot tutorials in the future. But that'll be it. If you like this video, please click on that like button below this video on YouTube. And if you want to see more videos like this one, perhaps, click on that subscribe button below. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.